Yo,
Yo, what's the word, bro?
ain't shit.
I mean, I'm over here having a long ass speech with you know what I mean these fans, man. The easy curse is real, man.
The easy curse.
Yo, but no, what I was telling them was I'm saying this. I said you tell me if you agree. I said I feel like one of the problems, even though you know what I mean, salute to all of our peers, everybody that battled him. I don't feel like nobody battled him that was trying to kill him yet. Like
Nah,
and that's no slight to him because he's coming to kill. But I feel like everybody he battling looking at it like, yo, this another battle. You know what I mean? I didn't battle Loaded Lux, Hollow, this nigga. I'm just coming in here to have a good time, and then they not leaving with a good
yeah,
time.
because it's like nobody really felt like Easy was a threat, and that's no excuse. You know what I'm
No, at
saying?
all.
That's not an excuse. Because even when I talk about the shit, I don't never take away from what Easy did, what he did. Like, you know what I mean, I never take away from his consistency. But that's just the facts. It was just like, you know what I mean? Like nobody, we watch niggas for as long as we've been battling. We could tell like who's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain
Yeah,
niggas. When Rum started coming up, niggas was looking at Rum like, all right, nah, this nigga's different. You know what I mean? It's certain niggas. I feel like nobody was really looking at Easy like that at that time. It was just like a check. All I got to do is rap. All I got to do is do me. This nigga ain't better than me. That's what it seemed like. The attitude was going into the battle with him.
yeah,
Like, look at Goods. Goods is like, yo, all I got to do is do me. What Goods do? Goods did him. You know what I'm saying? Like Calico. All I got to do is do me. What Calico do? He did him. You know what I mean? Hitman. Like, it's certain niggas that will, adjust and give Easy that different type of battle.
yeah,
And you know what I mean? And I feel like the matchups was picked just for that, honestly.
yeah. Nah, I agree. I agree. So what you saying? You willing to like what made you come up with the? Because I know y'all been talking. You did the diss track. He did the diss track. But how we get to the point now where you like, yo, let's do it, and I'm gonna put up 50 on the floor,
Um,
like not
because
50 extra.
I really wanted to mean something, and like I'm really that confident, you know what I mean, and you know, and what I would do to him. Like I'm really that
Mm,
confident, and like what better way to show that than the you know what I mean? That's basically like fucking risking it all, putting it on the line type shit. Like, and then right now he got the momentum, so of course I expect everybody or majority of people be like, "Oh, John can't be easy." You know what I mean? Niggas gonna go to the performances that I had that they don't like that much and feel like, "Oh well, this John ain't being easy. This John ain't like."
mm,
It's like nigga, that material wasn't for easy. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't that. So let's really raise the stakes. Let's put some real pressure on it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's put some real pressure. Like a lot of them battles that he was in, all he had to do was do good to get the credit. There was no real pressure on him. I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like he had nothing to lose.
Yeah.
50 on the floor and you walk away with nothing. You just battle for free, essentially. Like they, you just, you lost, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's the L.
Let me ask you this, right? How have y'all been speaking about this? How close are y'all to actually, you know what I mean, making this
Yeah, I
happen?
spoke to him about it. And the funny thing that you said that, you might as well say I got the 50.
Mm,
I don't got the 50, but I got the 50. I spoke to somebody that's willing to put up the 50.
mm,
I'm not putting no like ain't nothing really in the motion. That was just a conversation because of course I got more events before then. That's for October. But
yeah.
as far as all the other details, yeah, we're gonna see. Like, you know what I mean? Once we get closer to that and everything start going, yeah. So I knew that 50 wasn't gonna be hard to get. And then not for nothing, the talks made it easier. And
Yeah.
people, you know what I mean? How it picked up, people started calling and reaching out to me on some, what we doing type shit. Just from, you know what I mean? And that's credit to the culture, I guess. You know what I mean? When they picked up on that shit, it's talks now. Now niggas want to see what's up. 50 on the floor, like,
And, and,
what's up?
and he's saying yeah, or because I seen him say yeah, and then I seen him double back and say with the URL licensing thing, like, oh, he needs another 50 if that's what I mean. So
Yeah, but that was never the option. Like that, this how a funny battle rap go, bro. Like niggas that ask me a question, and you know how I think, so I'm more realistic with my answers.
Yeah,
So niggas, it just came. I never mentioned anything about the app, not
yeah,
once. You
yeah,
know what I mean? And I think it was Three Letter Man. What do you feel about people saying, this going if URL tries to buy it? I said if URL tries to buy it, they can't buy the battle, but they could try to license the battle. And I said, but the price that I would probably give them to do that, they probably wouldn't be with it anyway.
yeah.
So that's how that conversation went. And all of a sudden, niggas is acting like like that's my deliberate plan. Like URL sent me out to go get Eazy back on the app. Like that's how that shit went. That ain't,
Yeah, I
like
mean, you know that's what's going to be said right now at all. That's why I asked you that because I was like, you know what I mean, three asking you that he shouldn't even have asked that with all the, you know what I mean, the shit going on with that now because then everything going to seem like that. When they did the update, you know what I mean, it seemed like they tarnished, you know what I mean, the undefeated streak
yeah,
that he
but
was.
I'm gonna be real. Like I know it's been talks about this whole like with Easy and Hitman, like there was a cease and desist and all of that type of shit. Like if I see a contract and he's still under contract, I'm not about to put myself in no line of fire. So I hope he really ain't under contract. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is
Yeah,
this is this is really real. Like this whole 50,000 shit in October, this is real. Like
yeah,
I don't know how people think about me. I don't know if niggas just think I be talking just to be talking. I know I don't got no track record of that type of shit. If I say something is 9 times out of 10 it's a go. You know
yeah.
what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I hope that ain't the case because I'm not about to, put myself in a line of fire like that.
But you got a little different relationship with URL. So I'm pretty sure you could. I mean, before we even get close to October, you could find out if that. You know what I mean? Where does that actually stand?
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely gonna find out once I start really putting that shit together, the whole thing together. Like I said, I got a few other events before October. Um, but yeah, that shit is really real, man. Like October, that's the plan. 50 on the floor, bullpen. Come on, you're gonna have to come to the A. The bull, you're gonna have to come to the bullpen.
Let me ask you this though, for the people that be like, yo, the last two performances, because I said, in my opinion, I was like, yo, you know what I mean? As much as you, because I feel like we all going there saying every battle we do is going to be an A1 performance. But as much
Mhm.
as you want to tell yourself, like, yo, I'm going to go ahead and kill this person and kill that person, it's like different battles motivate you. Like the last two battles, you know what I mean? No excuses, but you was given a shot. So, like, for the
Mhm.
people that say, that are gonna go to, because you know this is what have you done for me lately. Like, oh, the version of John versus Chef Trezor versus Reggie P can't be easy. Like, what's different in this situation?
Um, well, let me not say motivation. It's just like, for one, me battling Trez, that was a conversation that needed to be had. It's different dynamics to each battle. So me
Yeah,
battling Trez, it was a conversation that needed to be had. I like the mindset and the aim and the goal of every battle is different. Some battles, you know what I mean, you want to go and prove a point.
yeah,
Some battles you want to, make an example. Some battles you just, you there to rap. Some battles like, you know what I mean? It was more so getting back in it for me. Let's rap. Let's test the pen. Let's you know what I mean? And
yeah.
then at the same time, I don't really know what niggas was looking for because honestly, like, as far as the bars and all of that, um, me personally, I feel like I was wilding on Trez. I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I mean? But it's like more the game with the Easy situation. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You get more counted out. You know what I mean? Just like you said, like giving a shot and all of that. You more counted out with Easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Reggie P, that's a one rounder. That was, you know what I mean? That's my league. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different type of situation with the Eazy nigga. Like, because now when you got Eazy in the conversation, now there's more disrespect. There's more, you know what I mean? There's more
Yeah,
like, oh, there's no way John could be saying there's no way John could be Eazy is wild. It's crazy. But that's cool. Like, I think it works better for me. It works better for me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like this conversation. I like people rather look at them performances and they try this what have you done for me lately shit instead of realizing what a nigga could tap into, because it happens all the time with a lot of people. Like, you know what I mean? They counted Mook out before he battled Geechee.
mm,
You know what I mean? It's like, and he had performances before that, the way it was like, oh, that Mook can't be Geechee. That Mook can't, you know what I'm saying? And there's a whole new fucking Mook that show up.
yeah.
So it's like, I think it works better for me. I like this narrative. Like, you know, I grow to like it now.
Got you, got you.
But like,
My last question to you is, you know what I mean? Just to clear this narrative, because I was saying this too. Like, do you think it's easy, or do you think battle rap has changed so much that now when you want to be competitive and do shit like this, it's not respected like it was when we was coming up? Like, this is what people used to ask for when we was coming up. It was frowned upon not to call niggas out, not to do promo runs and ask for matchups and all that. And now when you do it, it's like, oh, he's a stalker. Oh, he's chasing a battle. Or do you think it's just because of who you're calling out? Or do you think times just change where they don't appreciate that part of it at all no more?
I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. I do think times change, and I think now it matters like who you calling out and at what times.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like right now to call Eazy out, but it seems like everybody is calling him out. Now the narrative could be, yo, everybody is chasing Eazy because they want to put, you know what I mean, Eazy at the top. They want to make it seem like everybody is chasing them, but they not realizing the people y'all saying is chasing them. It's like when what it was Friday, right? They chased little Chris after little Chris kicked the garbage can off, right?
yeah.
Like it's like the nigga. So it's almost like he threw shots and he's running in order for somebody to be chasing him. Like people don't realize, like I ain't just come out the middle of nowhere and just want to battle Eazy. And even he said, "Yeah, I called him out in the top 10." It ain't the fact that you just called niggas out in the top 10. You actually said you wanted to battle everybody you called out. So now it's like, all right, the niggas you want to battle is here. It's here, and then it is a whole narrative that gets ignored as far as oh, he was picking and choosing and certain shit. Like, nah, he wasn't picking and choosing. He wanted to battle everybody. It was the league that was that was booking certain battles and not booking other battles.
I
Like,
mean,
so
but you know what's so crazy, right? Is that when you say that, that's kind of like how do I say it? That's kind of like when people found out Santa Claus ain't real or wrestling is
mm,
fake. No consumer wants to know that, yo, oh, all these battles was put on the table, and you know, because let's just call a spade what it is. At the time that this was happening on his run, this was URL's investment.
mm-hmm,
So what people don't know is that it's just like wrestling and anything else. When you're trying to make somebody a star, you're not going to put them in a line of fire when you're trying to build them up to be who they are. Now they would put them in front of everybody because clearly they don't have the same relationship. But nobody
right,
wants to hear that. So I don't.
nah,
I stopped preaching that. Like a lot of battles that was supposed to happen with me, where the battler said, "Yeah, it didn't happen because URL is gonna go." No, I don't want to put him in front of DNA because DNA has a track record of fucking this up, and we've seen it.
right,
So we're not gonna
right.
do that. So no, I don't ever feel like Eazy was running, but I know it's a fact that you know what I
I
mean, being that they wanted to get him to, you know, and that's why I stay out of it, to be totally honest with you, because it's like that's y'all business. Y'all built them up. Yeah, and good night. You know what I mean? He's here
and I
now.
said
He's
that
available.
too. I say that too. I never said Eazy was running. I don't think Eazy's scared of anybody.
Yeah, me
I
either.
don't think he's scared to battle anybody, bro. You know what I mean? But when I sit there and say certain things was in play, like you were saying, like, yeah, like he told Beasley he wanted to battle me. This is the we both was saying it. So it ain't like, you know, niggas try to say he was duck or curving me or made me wait. Nah, it wasn't him making me wait. Like I was just waiting on the league because I didn't want to. I feel like this is a URL battle. Now
Yeah.
he not on URL. Okay, now come to the pin.
All right, so when y'all, I see y'all in the comments. This is why I say it's tricky having this conversation with y'all because I'm not saying all the people he battled are not threats. I'm saying I can't, just like he can't tell URL what they think is a threat, neither can we. So I'm not saying the people he battled on URL are not threats. I'm saying they have who they think are dangerous to their new talent. Like right now, in y'all opinion, y'all could feel like Rum Nitty is more dangerous than I am. But Saflare Soul will get the battle with Rum Nitty before they give Saflare Soul DNA. I can't tell you to think like Beasley and Smack and P. This is just facts. They're not going to put none of them niggas in front of me. But they'll put them in front of other niggas because in their mind, they feel like, well, it's a plus. So, I mean,
And then that
that's how
proof
the
is
league
out there.
moves.
That proof
Yeah.
is out there. A lot of investments failed that way. So I don't understand how niggas act like that don't make sense. Like you done fucked up a few investments before.
But you know what
So
it
it's
is?
like,
It be so long ago that it happens. Like people really forgot. Like Press Mafia, shout out to him, shout out to Elwood. I hate that, you know what I mean, be the guy to run it back over and over. But literally, that shit happened in 2 weeks. If you wasn't tapped into the culture, you watch it when it comes out on YouTube. I fucked up 2 investments in 2 weeks. That shit, that's a lasting impression forever. That's like, it
yeah,
don't matter if somebody else look at a nigga and be like, oh, this is a scrawny, skinny little nigga. But if you watch that skinny, scrawny nigga with your own 2 eyes kill 10 niggas in a row, you gonna tell
yeah.
everybody you see, yo, stay away from him.
Stay away
I
from
seen
them.
that nigga kill 10 niggas in a row. So I'm saying URL at the time probably didn't think like I would do that. And I did that shit that fast. So now that's an everlasting impression. Like, all right, we're not gonna put DNA with them. And y'all done seen John track record of doing the same. So they go, we're not gonna put John with these niggas either.
And it's like it's smart business. It's not even like they was doing anything wrong. Like
Yeah, no,
it's
no,
like
yeah, it's
we
marketing.
we only gonna put certain niggas in that position where they don't have much to lose. If they got a lot to lose, like why put them in there? Let's build them up. So at least if the nigga do take a L, you know what I mean? If a nigga do take an L, it ain't like a far fall because he had all these other battles. You know what I mean, to build him up to where he at now, type shit. So it's not even a knot. That's why it gets weird having these conversations because it don't matter how logical we are,
No,
how much
nobody wants to
sense
hear
we
that.
make.
Yeah,
It doesn't
they don't want
matter,
to hear
bro.
that.
It's
They
just
don't want to
like,
hear that. You know what
yeah,
it
they
is
don't want to hear none of that.
This is why I always say, right? This is why I always say just be entertaining because it's always best for the consumer not to know the business because they don't want to know the business. They just want to be entertained. Because it's like now when you tell them the business, they go, oh, well, I mean, if he battles such and such, I think such and such is more dangerous. And that could be true, but that's
Right.
not what the league
Right. That's all. Yeah. That's all
thinks.
opinionated. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
all
that's not,
opinionated.
you know what I
Like,
mean? Like, I'm not telling you, oh yeah, I'm more dangerous than such and such. I mean, if we in the competitive spirit I am, I'm just saying that's how they view it. Like they
and
gotta
styles make fights too, though. You might think one nigga is better as a battler, but you know what I mean? The other nigga might match well with the nigga you think is bad, you know what I mean? Better than the other nigga that you don't think is better. Just that matchup just be a weird matchup for him.
yeah, they
Sometimes it happens like that.
no, I was about to say too, and they think, right? Like so for instance, right? Me and you could battle the same person. You could beat that person. I could lose to that person. That don't mean that you're gonna beat me because you beat the person that I
Yeah,
lost to.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
people get confused too. Well, if he did that to him, then you know what I mean. Can you imagine what he'll do to him? And it's like no, because he battles like this and he
Yeah.
battles like this. Tati, when you saying that, I'm not telling you Danny, K-Shine, and Cal are not killers. I'm telling you this is what they think. This is why I can't tell you the business. This is just what it is.
Yeah,
Like,
but then that conversation comes with double standards too, because a nigga say Eazy toughest battle was against Chess. Then you look at what me and you did to Chess, but they don't bring that argument up and be like, well, Eazy, you had a close battle with Chess, but John violated Chess, so John should, you know what I mean, should beat you. They don't bring that up because
yeah,
they shouldn't. Really, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
yeah. I
I'm
feel
just
like
saying when they
every
bring up certain conversations like that, it's like that's why I don't make sense. It's two ways to
yeah,
it.
I feel like for the sake of arguing in battle rap, bring everything up. But if we just going off of reality, what's going to happen? None of that shit matters because you
None of
battled
it.
that person at that time, at that space, at that venue, with that crowd, at that league. It's so many things that go into a battle to why every battle is just one of one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, shit, I ain't gonna keep you on here long. You know what I mean? I definitely want to see it though, man. I said once you said you gonna put up the 50, and once he said he's with putting up the 50, that shit jumped to top of the list of
Yeah,
battles I want to see. You know what I mean with him. So let's see
yeah,
what
it's lit.
happens, man. All
It's
right, bet.
lit. Yep.
All right, got you.